Hi there, Pocket here, and if you're like me, you've been playing Guild Wars 2 since basically Head Starter launch, which launched was Tuesday and Head Start was Friday night. And if you're also like me, then you've probably been too busy playing the game to really pay attention to what's going on in the gaming world outside of that. So I do want to cover a few things that I like about Guild Wars 2. These may be some things that you're aware of, or they may be some things that you're not. Now keep in mind this is just going to be a few things I like. I do plan on doing first impressions / a review of the game later on once I get a higher level. Now the first thing I like about the game is the customization of the characters. It's just enough to make the characters look unique, however it's not too much to make the character look freakishly tall, freakishly small, etc. I really like this because of the limitations, but also because you can still make your character look unique. If you want to make it look cute, you can, and if you want to make it look completely evil or disgusting looking, you can also do that. But the customization isn't just looks, it's also the individual stories, and you get to pick out your story or your backstory for your character to go into the game with. And that's something I also really liked, is going into the game with a backstory to my character. Speaking of stories, another thing I really liked were the story quests themselves. Now they were relatively hard, and most of them were soloable, although there were a couple that I kind of got help with because it was pretty difficult to do. Not to mention the story is well done, and I've been pretty engaged with the Sylvari and with the human story. Although if I had to pick a favorite, it'd probably be Sylvari. I just really enjoy that these are kind of a challenge if you go in at the appropriate level and not too high or too low. The jump puzzles in hidden areas are also a lot of fun. They can sometimes be frustrating, but they're great for explorers or people who are ADD and prone to sometimes wander like myself. But it's not just the jump puzzles and vistas that you can go find, but there's also hidden areas with mazes and booby-trapped hallways, and it's a lot of fun. I actually found one while searching for all the vistas in Lion's Ark, and that is the Sharkmaw Caverns. Now the Sharkmaw Caverns are quite amazing, and if you haven't experienced it, I do have a video up on my YouTube that you can go to. It will be linked right here in the video, and basically it is a hidden area that you can go in. You go through a series of puzzles and mazes, and you get to the end, and there's a chest that you can loot twice. Another thing that's a lot of fun is the keg brawl. Now, I actually found this via other people who told me about it, but it's in the Norn City, and basically it's like Rugby. You go against whoever's playing the game, but you can also go against friends or whoever, well, if they get into the game. It's really a change of pace. It's something to do on the side with friends or alone. There are no rewards, but I believe there are achievements and trophies you can earn. One thing I don't like about it is that there are no rewards, but also because it is kind of out of the way because you have to go all the way to the Norn City. It would be even cooler if you could just queue up for it and it could be just like a regular battleground, only Rugby. So that's pretty much it, just a few odds and ends of the game that I've been really enjoying so far. I've definitely taken advantage of exploring, and it's not something that I usually do in games, but I've found it to be a lot of fun in this game, and I've just been having a blast just doing that. Naturally, I've also been doing World v World because I love PvP, however, the queues have been kind of broken on my server lately. Either that or they're so long that I never get a pop, but once I can get into World v World more often, of course I will be doing that more. However, I mean, this is just something fun, and exploring is something you can do on the side whenever you don't want to do public questing anymore. But I am just glad that this game offers a lot of ways to change up the pace and do something different every now and then.